Asad Omar.
Nice. Where were you born?
I was born in Somalia.
Nice. What do you miss the most about your home country?
I miss it the most about playing with the friends, playing a lot of cultural, like for example dancing, playing soccer with friends and feasting with friends. I miss the most of those stuff. So,
What made your family come to Australia?
it's because of the civil war that broke out in Somalia in 1991, and therefore we had to leave and went to Kenya from Somalia, sometimes on foot, sometimes by car, but eventually I ended up in Kenya, in Nairobi. Then I was sponsored by my brother who was here at that time. Then we were accepted, and that's how I came to Australia.
What was the adjustment you made?
Initially, it was quite difficult to adjust it to this because of the new culture, new environment, new language. And the difficult part was getting a job because I was asked whether I had a qualification, Australian qualification, and I only finished high school in my country. I didn't have any other qualifications, and my English wasn't that great at that time, and I had a bit of difficulty finding a work. But eventually, after being here a year, I got a job full time. So since then, I have been. But apart from that, has been smoothly adjusted. I have smoothly adjusted.
What is considered most respectful in your culture compared to the Australian culture?
Elders are the most respected ones, and women also are the most respected ones. And for example, if you are if you are doing something naughty outside, every single elder person treats you like a parent. So they ask you to stop everything there. So if you're doing something bad, you have to hide from all the elders. For example, if some elders they they give you advice.
Do you feel that it's um it's a good thing to work in a multicultural society with other people, or do you feel that you prefer working with just your culture, and why?
No, I think depends, but sometimes it's good to work with people from a different culture than yours because every time you meet someone from not your culture, you get something. You get something new to you. Sometimes they might educate you about their culture, about their country, about their history. So it's good. You don't have to most of the time hang around with your own community. So sometimes you need to work, and it's quite good.
The most status in your family,
You mean
wife, like in a Somalian
in Somalian
society?
culture? I think they both of them play a significant role in the family life, even though they play they have a different tasks, but equally very important. None of the task, either women one or husband one, is less important than other one. Mainly men work outside, and mainly ladies work inside. And because sometimes the lady they fall pregnant, sometimes they have got little baby. So in the meantime, someone has to work for the family. And the man has to sometimes go somewhere too far from the family for work. But they still help each other. Sometimes man helps his wife at domestic tasks. Sometimes, if necessary comes, women has to go out and work and earn something, and a lot of women still not not limited to that roles. Not neither man nor woman is strictly limited to that task. I mean, woman is not her job is not only to work at home, and man is not only his job to work outside. They work together. It's collaboration. But most of the time, women do. I think it's kind of natural everywhere when you see it's like that. I think.
What is the general perception of Australia in your home country, in Somalia? Like, what? How do they view Australia?
Since I came to Australia, I haven't been back to my country, but I think this Australia. I think they think the perception is that Australia is a good country.
Do you feel that Australia is sort of a country where it did welcome you in a way and it supported you in a way that you wanted, or do you feel that there's more that needs to be done for migrants that come into Australia, especially the African migrants or the Somalian community? Do you think they need to do more, or do you think?
I think my case maybe could be different from many people's case. I ran away from my own people to kill me. Then Australia welcomed me. So then Australia, as far as I'm concerned, has treated me very well and welcomed me very well. Yeah.
All right, good, thank you. Can you tell me about a time when you became more aware of your culture identity?
When I came to Australia in 1995, that's the time I felt that I'm different to the rest of most of the people in Australia, because the way my culture and this culture, there is a big difference. So that's the time I realized that I was different.
So can you give me some sort of aspects in terms of your culture that you felt that was different from the Australian culture? Make it make sense.
The culture is, for example, here in my country, we don't, people who are in love don't kiss each other in the public places. That's one thing. In my country, we don't use the word girlfriend or boyfriend. You're either married or not married. Nothing indifferent. You can still talk to your potential wife or whatever, but we don't sleep together until you're married. The other thing was the dress, how they dress. We don't wear a short pants in my country. It's absolutely something, it was quite new to me. For example, the ladies, they don't wear skirts, very short ones. They wear long ones. Most of the time, you don't see the body, most of the body, you might not see. And that's mainly, yeah. And the food also was bit different. The weather was a little bit different. Yeah.
Can you tell me about your experience of arriving in Australia?
When I came to Australia, the first experience that shocked me was I came to Australia, I landed Saturday, then I stayed home Sunday. In the morning, my brother took me to the city and by bus. When I got off the bus, I saw one boy and one lady kissing each other in the public. That shocked me. I've never seen such thing before that. So that was a shocking experience that I got. The other experiences, we don't have a dog.
Religion. How important is religion in your family?
Very important. It's number one important. Yeah, it's very important. So our culture depends on the religion. So everything is about religion in my family.
How important is education in your family?
Very important because the first Quran verse talking about education, the importance of education. Educate yourself because the ignorance we have as some expression where it's saying that the magician is better than ignorant person. So that's how important education is in my family.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.